a little over a week ago, I uploaded a video talking about local 8-player games. But just yesterday, a friend of mine got me this game called MageQuit. And this game actually goes up to 10 people on a single screen, which I find extremely impressive. However, there is one issue with this game that all my other 8-player games don't have. So, those of you who've watched my channel already know I have some GameCube controllers, because when I bring my Switch and play Smash Brothers with people, some of them want GameCube controllers. And it's just nice having some wired controllers that I don't have to worry about the battery life for. But there is one problem, and this is something I've mentioned before. There is no left bumper. Of course, you look at a modern controller and or really any other controller, and there's a button right here. Now, all my other 8-player games don't use that button. I made a video on Pummel Party. You don't need that button. Of course, Smash Brothers, you don't need to worry about that button. Bomberman, you really just use the B button. That's it. But MageQuit is different in the fact that you do use all these buttons, but and your triggers, but you also use this button up here. So, what do? I have a solution to this. Here's a few disclaimers, though. First off, this is exclusively a solution for playing on PC. If you're on console, you're probably screwed. Also, I mentioned this in a prior video. I'm using the Mayflash GameCube adapter, which has a little PC mode. Whether this solution will work with the official adapter or some other GameCube adapter, I do not know. But for this video, if you have the Mayflash adapter and you're playing on PC, this will work for you. So, Steam has this little feature for customizing controllers. If you're a big PC player, you probably already know about this, but for those who don't, basically what this does is it'll set a custom profile with whatever specific game you choose. So if I go boot up a different game, it'll use my default, but if I boot up MageQuit, it'll use this one. And on top of that, if you see up here, it doesn't, it's not one layout, all controllers. You can see I have Xbox One controller, that's, this controller, and PlayStation 3 controller, the PC mode of the Mayflash adapter makes it a PC controller, not PC controller, a PlayStation controller for some reason. So that means I can set up different controls for different controllers and not have to worry about, this controller doing the stuff that this controllers do. It's easier to show in person. So I'm going to set it up right here for, I already have some of these set up. We'll go to Edit Layout. We're going to go to Joystick. Now we're going to go to change it from joystick to directional pad. If you can see on the camera, this camera ain't very, good. Now here's the thing. Here's another issue. So down on the right stick is the melee attack for MageQuit. So of course you have to keep that as right stick down. However, that's the only right stick option on here. So we're gonna stick right stick up as the left bumper. So now you should be able to see right stick up is now registered as the left bumper. And this is only for the GameCube controller, and I'll show it off in a minute here. So I'm going to go ahead and boot up this game. And now, when I do it on this controller, you'll see nothing happen, but when I do it on this one, you'll see the action happen. Okay, so as you can see on the screen here, the little controls, it says, your movement move is the left bumper. Now I'm going to show it off real quick here. So of course, if I do, this controller is for the guy on the right. If I do anything on the stick, nothing happens. I have to push the left bumper for his move. However, here on the GameCube controller, he's the guy on the right. I push up, and he does his little move. Yeah. Like I said, it only affects the specific controller you set it up for, and it only affects the MageQuit game, or whatever game you choose. So if I go and boot up something else like Pummel Party will just use the default controls, but every time I boot up MageQuit, it'll say, oh, he's got, this is MageQuit, we gotta boot up the GameCube controls for the GameCube controller. It's very nice, it's very convenient, I like it a lot, and I figured, you know what? I'm probably the only person who's using GameCube controllers with this game. At least I'm making my friends use them. I'm of course gonna use this controller. But I know I'm probably the only person who's doing this, but I figured just in case there were, other people out there who were playing this game with GameCube controllers on PC, I might as well just, show that off. Of course, I'll show off the next one, which is you get a little melee attack. See here, it says the right stick down is your melee attack. So controlling this little guy, right stick up does nothing, right stick down, the melee attack. Controlling this little guy, right stick up is the jump attack, right stick down is the melee attack. So yeah, even though you're missing that one button, because Steam has the very customizable controller setup settings thing, you can make a GameCube controller work with a game like this, which is really helpful for someone like me who's bringing around a toolbox with a bunch of controllers, and I want all these controllers to work with, all the 8-player games I play with my friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video, or if you got anything out of it, cool. If you have any ideas like this for like other games or other types of controllers that might be lacking a few things, feel free to leave a comment and just share your thoughts, tell me what you think. And I know this video is not as professional as my other videos. I kind of didn't want to spend 10 minutes talking and editing about something as quick as this, but thank you for watching.